They say there is a village in the heart of the mountains, hidden away from the rest of the world, almost like it doesn't exist. It's a village stuck in time, a place untouched by progress, where people still live like our ancestors did, believing in things we don't even remember existed. Spirits, curses, ghosts, magic, things that make our skin crawl. But the strangest thing about this village is that it is home to a curse that even the bravest of hearts can't stay hidden from. A curse called the Whisper Tree. In the middle of the village, standing tall and proud, yet somehow lonely, is a giant tree. But don't be fooled by its size or its beauty. This tree holds sadness in its core. You see, this tree is not an ordinary tree. It's a reminder of death. You see, many years ago, a woodcutter named Karen was murdered right under this tree. They say his soul got so angry that it refused to leave. It stayed in the tree, and when the tree started whispering, it took his name. Ever since then, whenever the clock strikes 12 on a full moon night, the Whisper Tree comes alive. It tells the names of all the people who will die soon, and every name it utters is crossed off the mortal coil. At first, people ignored it, but when they started dying one by one, they realized that the tree was serious. Since then, no one dares go near it. They don't even let their shadows fall on it. For decades, the tree stood silent, only whispering once a year, but a few years ago, it started whispering more often, almost every night. And the people of the village were terrified because they knew that each whisper brought death closer. So they went to the nearby city to escape, leaving the village empty. Now, most nights, the wind is the only sound you can hear there, along with the crickets and owls. Oh, and of course, the Whisper Tree. But one day, a young man named Aarav came back to the village. You see, Aarav's parents had died in an accident long ago, and he had come to collect their things. In fact, he was the only outsider to show up in years. As he walked past the Whisper Tree, he felt a chill down his spine. But when he looked up, he saw nothing but leaves rustling in the wind. Now, Aarav was a brave young man, and he wasn't afraid of much. But that night, as he sat alone in his parents' house, he heard a soft whisper coming from outside. He opened the window to investigate, and that's when he saw it, the Whisper Tree. Under its shade, he could see the gnarled branches swaying slightly in the breeze. Then he heard it again, Aarav, Aarav, Aarav. He froze. Was the tree calling his name? He didn't want to believe it, but deep down, he knew it was true. He tried to convince himself that trees can't talk, that it was just the wind playing tricks on him. But he knew, deep in his heart, that he was next. Over the next few days, he watched the tree every night, hiding in the shadows, writing down every name it uttered. He studied them, trying to find a pattern, trying to understand why the tree chose them. He even started making plans, thinking about how he could escape when it was his turn. But as the nights passed, his hope started to fade. Every name the tree whispered eventually died, and he realized there was no escape. Then one night, he heard his name again, and he knew it was his time. As the first rays of sunlight touched his skin, he ran out of the house and disappeared into the forest. The villagers searched for him, but they never found a trace of him. All they found was a single leaf that had fallen from the Whisper Tree. And that's how the story of the Whisper Tree continues to remind the people of the village that some things are better left unknown, some secrets are better left buried, and some trees are better left unkissed.